Nations Amongst Us
with Chloe.
Hello and welcome to Nations Amongst Us, where we celebrate the wonderful diversity of Qatar, shedding a light on a special country in each episode, featuring facts, music, and a rich conversation with two special representatives from that country. Today's nation is in Asia, and it starts with the letter P. It's not the Philippines, nor Palestine. It's a nation of surprising contrasts and profound historical depth. You might be surprised by some of its world-beating facts. Guessed it? Welcome to Pakistan. This country's story goes back millennia. It is the cradle of the Indus Valley civilization, one of the world's earliest and most advanced urban cultures. Imagine sophisticated cities thriving here over 4,000 years ago. Even before the Indus Valley flourished, the site of Maharaja in Balochistan was an established community from around 7000 BCE to 2600 BCE. It provides some of the earliest evidence of agriculture in South Asia, where people were cultivating crops like barley and wheat and herding animals. The residents of Maharaja also displayed early technological advancements, including the use of mud brick houses, granaries, and the beginnings of copper metallurgy and pottery. This deep past has created a culture that is a vibrant mosaic. Pakistan's heritage is a rich blend, influenced by centuries of interaction with Persia, India, Central Asia, and the Middle East. This diversity is reflected in the more than 70 languages spoken across the country, alongside the official languages of Urdu and English. This song is in the Pashto language. It states, "Go to Peshawar, bring me a black shirt, bring me 3 or 4 fresh flowers." It is a modern rendition of an ancient Pashto folk tune, embodying a classic theme of love and travel from the region's oral tradition. Pakistan's spectacular geography ranges from high Himalayan peaks, including K2, to coastal regions and the Indus Plains, directly shaping its diverse regional economies and specialties. The rich culinary culture features a flavorful blend of Mughal, Persian, and Arab influences, with a diet centered on meat, various breads like naan and roti, and popular street foods like samosas and chaat. More about Pakistan, its geography and culture from His Excellency, the Ambassador of Pakistan.
Nations Amongst Us on QBS.
Welcome to Nations Amongst Us. With us today is Lieutenant General Muhammad Aamer. Retired Hilal Imtiaz is a highly accomplished military leader, commissioned in 1987 into an artillery regiment. He is a graduate of Command and Staff College, Quetta, and National Defense University, Islamabad, holding master's degrees in the arts and science of warfare and strategic studies. His distinguished career includes high-profile instructional roles, as well as operational staff appointments on the line of control and serving as a military observer with the UN in Sierra Leone. General Aamer has held extensive command, including an infantry brigade and an operational corps, and served as an adjutant general of the Pakistan Army. He is happily married with 3 sons and 4 grandchildren. Welcome to Nations Amongst Us, Your Excellency. How are you doing today?
Thank you very much. Alhamdulillah, I'm fine and enjoying my stay in my brotherly country, Qatar.
It's great to have you in the studios today, sir. Firstly, Pakistan's culture is a tapestry woven from various historical influences. Ambassador, how do the traditions from ancient civilizations such as the Indus Valley continue to shape modern Pakistani society to this day?
I think our history and culture is much older than the Indus Valley civilization itself. If you look back, you find that the Mehrgarh civilization was much earlier than this. Our history, culture, traditions are dated back even to those times. So the strong strong culture and traditions of Pakistan, they are not only the function of our history, but it is the function of all the good things which happened from those olden times. Our culture is defined by our strong core values. It is defined by our social network, very close social network, I would say. It is dependent on our very strong family system. All those things are gelled into one thing, hospitality. And that is something we are proud of. Pakistani society is one society which is still carrying the values of our older generations and traditions which are of our ancestors.
Pakistan has one of the biggest populations in the world, and there is certainly a diaspora here in Qatar. I'd like to know, how does the embassy provide assistance and facility to the Pakistani community and the citizens living here in Doha?
Pakistan has a 250 million population back home, and in Qatar we have around 300,000 people living in Qatar and serving Qatar in almost all the walks of life. We have a huge diaspora here to serve. We have an embassy which is working day and night helping our citizens involved in the development and progress of Qatar. We offer them consular services. We offer them assistance whenever they need in legal cases. Back home also, we offer them facilities like education, admissions of their children back home. Of course, we have introduced a number of things for them. For instance, our citizens, while sitting here, they can apply and get Pakistan origin card from our embassy. They can get their passports made and renewed. All kinds of consular services they are provided here. Secondly, embassy also tries to facilitate our people in every way. For instance, we are now opening on Fridays. Some of the people, they can't get a leave. They can't visit embassy for their different chores.
True.
So what we do is that we have our embassy open Fridays. So our people can come. They can get their jobs done. So we are doing everything to facilitate our people.
On the cultural aspect, are there upcoming activities or events that they can take part in if you are opening any events to the public, so that anyone who's interested in learning more about the culture and the norms and the traditions of Pakistan may be involved? We
are trying to do many things in this area. For instance, we are working with Qatar to hold an exhibition of Pakistani artists who are based in Qatar. Artworks, they will be displayed inshallah very soon. We are in communication with the Ministry of Culture in Qatar that we bring Pakistani culture here. We celebrate a year of culture. It will not only be few activities, but it will be, because we have 4 major provinces and all the provinces have very different cultures, very different practices, different traditions. So we want to bring all the good things of their culture, traditions to Qatar. And of course, the cuisine of all our provinces, and even within those provinces, it is such that I'm sure people would like it. And hopefully it will be very soon that we'll be bringing our culture to Qatar for sharing it, celebrating it with our Qatari friend.
Your window into the world next door.
And you were listening to the voice of the ambassador of Pakistan in Qatar, Lieutenant General Muhammad Aamer. We were just talking about facilities that are available from the embassy, of course, and events that are in the pipeline, and we're looking forward to that happening or taking place very soon. Ambassador, I'd like to ask, you did touch on Pakistani cuisine, which is known for its bold flavors, cardamom, cloves, all these rich flavors that we all are very familiar with. Can you share a unique food or spice fact that might surprise our audience?
It's not a spice, it's not something really a dish, but it's like special tea, which I personally like to drink, and most of the people in Pakistan, they like to drink. We make tea from the fresh milk. When the fresh milk is boiled, the cream over it is separated, and when you make tea, you put that cream in the tea. Put
the cream back in the tea.
Back in the tea. And that is a very different kind of flavor, and that is a different kind of tea, which I have not seen here in Qatar, and mostly it is only in few parts of Pakistan that this kind of tea is used.
Fascinating. Yeah. So it's not in every household?
Not every household. The people who still use the fresh milk for their tea and other things, they mostly do it.
Is that hard to make? And an ordinary average person, can they do it?
It is something which the ordinary people... Or does it
have a name?
It is Malai Wali Chai.
I could not say that even if I attempt to. Okay.
Yeah. It has a different flavor. It has different taste. I think people in Qatar, they must not have known it. And if somebody wants to introduce it, he can get a recipe from me.
Okay.
And...
Available straight from the Pakistani ambassador in Qatar. Nothing online. Probably not. How does the embassy help in strengthening the bonds between the Pakistani community and the residents to the citizens of the Qatari society. As a follow-up, how do you foster cultural exchange between two nations?
As you know, Qatar is a very diverse society, and Pakistani community is one of the largest communities in Qatar and one of the oldest also, because our people were here since 60s, and some of the Pakistani families, they are fourth generation in Qatar. We have a very strong cultural and social bond with the Qatari people. Our diaspora, which is working in Qatar and which is here for many decades, they bridge that gap. For instance, we have just initiated a suggestion to our Qatari friends. On the next Pakistan Day, we would like that Pakistani community plants around 10,000 trees, and that should be looked after by the Pakistanis, and that should be a contribution to the Qatari environment by the Pakistani community.
That is a brilliant idea, to go into sustainability and also the green projects. So 10,000 trees. This is the pledge.
Yeah. Inshallah, next 14th August, we are already in communication with the Ministry of Municipality. We have initiated a request to them, and hopefully they will assign us some area where we will plant 10,000 trees by the Pakistani community as a gesture of our solidarity and love for this country. What we are looking at is, in the past few years, I think Qatar has brought some trees which can be flourish in this environment. So we'll be going for all kinds of trees, not only dates, but all kinds of trees.
And Ambassador, please tell me that this is also open to the public for them to volunteer.
Of course, that is the idea. I'm sure Pakistani community is so large that they won't require any other help from any other person. But I suppose if you all can do it, I think that would add to the sustainability and pure environment of Qatar.
That is wonderful news. Thank you for sharing that with us here on QBS. And finally, Ambassador, I'd like to ask you for some tips that travelers should be mindful about. Perhaps they should put down on their notes if they want to travel to Pakistan. What are your travel tips for them?
Pakistan is a very diverse and safe country. There are certain misperceptions about Pakistan that needs to be dispelled. And those can only be dispelled if you visit Pakistan yourself. We have 4 seasons, and we have diverse terrain and topography. If you want to visit mountains, we have 7 out of 10 8,000 feet high mountains in Pakistan. If you want to visit cold desert, well, we have a cold desert in our northern part of country, Skardu. If you want to visit deserts, we have 2 huge and very beautiful deserts in our southern part of the country. And if you are interested in hunting, we have many hunting grounds, and starting from our northern areas where we have a trophy of Markhor, and in the southern part we have birds and we have other animals. So Pakistan is a place where you can find different weathers at one time. For instance, if you go in December, you would find very cold weather in the north.
How cold can it get?
Some of our areas, they are minus 10, especially Siachen, the temperature goes to minus 20, 25 in the...
That's quite relentless. That's harsh.
But there are people who like to explore those areas even. At the same time, in the southern part of the country, the temperature is very moderate, very fine. If you travel from north to south, you can do it in few days, enjoy the diverse weather, climate, and diverse beauty of Pakistan.
And let's not forget that Pakistan is also home to the second highest peak of the world, which is the K2.
K2. Well, K2 is not the only mountain which is above 8,000 meters. I think there are 7 more mountains which are above 8,000 in Pakistan. And this year, Sheikha Asmaa Al-Thani, she was in Pakistan and she scaled Naga Parbat, which is known as Killer Mountain and one of the most difficult peaks to climb. So I would like that our friends from Qatar and other communities which are living in Qatar, they should visit Pakistan, enjoy the beauty and ruggedness of our very, very beautiful land.
And we've seen the videos, we've seen the photos. It is absolutely breathtaking.
Yeah.
The Ambassador of Pakistan here in the QBS studios, Lieutenant General Muhammad Aamer, thank you so much for sharing your time and your knowledge and the fantastic news. I suppose this is the first time you're announcing it on the radio. Truly privileged that you have chosen to share that with us today.
Thank you very much.
Nations Amongst Us
with Chloe.
Pakistan's economy holds a surprising global niche, particularly in the city of Sialkot. This industrial hub is a football central, producing between 40 and 70% of the world's hand-stitched soccer balls, including those used in the FIFA World Cup. This showcases the nation's highly skilled craftsmanship on a global stage. Speaking of the city of Sialkot, the main spoken language there is Punjabi, among others. And here is a song in that language.
ਸਿਰ ਵਾਲੀ ਉੱਡ ਗਈ ਜੇ ਗੱਲ ਐ ਜੋ ਕੁੱਤੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੰਬੇ
Pakistan is always reaching new heights. It's home to the world's highest ATM, operated by the National Bank of Pakistan at the Kunjara Pass, a staggering 16,007 feet above sea level. This high-altitude achievement is mirrored by the Karakoram Highway, the planet's highest-paved international road. Pakistan also hosts the world's second highest mountain, the formidable K2. This nation has also made history with its trailblazing individuals. In politics, Benazir Bhutto was a pioneer, becoming the first woman to be democratically elected as the head of a Muslim nation's government. An activist, Malala Yousafzai, a champion for female education, became the youngest ever Nobel Peace Prize laureate. We now interview a Pakistani lady who is also reaching new heights here in Qatar.
Nations Amongst Us on QBS.
We're back to Nations Amongst Us. Joining us now is an entrepreneur from Lahore, Ms. Sobia Sarmad. We're very happy to have a businesswoman join us. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for inviting and giving this opportunity.
Absolutely, we are thrilled. Now, Ms. Sobia, what is it like being a Pakistani running her own business here in the country?
I think it's wonderful because Qatari market is very accepting. First of all, there's a lot of opportunity for expatriates like us. For us, actually, it's like a home now because I'm here in Qatar for the last 11 years. It's lovely. It's very, very good.
And what has motivated you to start your own business?
I think I'm the black sheep in the family. Nobody in my family has ever done any kind of business. So my love for the technology actually made me do this business and all.
What part of your culture or traditions do you find most meaningful to share with others here in Qatar amongst friends or colleagues?
Our strong sense of hospitality towards our guests and our elders. And I think it really aligns with the Qatari culture as well, which is amazing to see.
I can see that hospitality and family values and family connection always come to the top when we are in the subject of what is similar between our cultures and the Qatari culture. And I can appreciate that. Living in a diverse place like Doha, Ms. Sobia, what is a tradition that you've learned from, say, another nationality that has become a part of your own life, something that you may have imbibed?
I have learned unity in diversity.
Right.
Here in Qatar especially, and it's very rare to see. I've seen people from different communities, from different cultures, from different backgrounds coming together, helping each other in so many ways. So I think that is the best thing which if I'll ever go from here, I would take with me, that trait. It's very rare to see.
And having lived in a multicultural country for 11 years now, is there one thing that you might want to dispel about a stereotypical notion about living in a country that has so many nationalities?
I would say diversity is the main thing. Because, as I said, it's very rare to see nowadays because so many people from different cultures are living so peacefully and so supporting each other a lot in so many ways. May it be your office space, official space, may it be, your neighbors. So we have so many different nationality neighbors around us, and I've always seen helping us a lot in so many ways. So I think this is really amazing, and I have traveled in a lot of countries, and this is something it's very rare to see.
I want to step back a little bit and ask you, what are the things about your hometown do you love and also miss?
I would say my family, my parents, but otherwise it's, our culture is more or less same, and I do travel a lot to my country. So probably that's my family, I would say. Yeah.
And that still keeps you somehow connected with everybody else. How often do you get to see your family?
Twice a year.
That is quite frequent.
Yeah.
Oh, bless your heart. That's amazing to know.
Your window into the world next door.
Now, I'd like to get into your favorites. 3 things that I'd like to know about you. What is your favorite Pakistani dish?
Well, it's a no-brainer. It's biryani, for sure. It's not just a food, it's an event.
Yeah.
The aromatic spices, the tender meat, the fragrant rice, when come together, they create unforgettable memories. In Pakistan, I would say this biryani brings communities together.
Right.
And we share it with each other. As I said, it's like an event.
Right. Give me 2 more rounds here.
Okay.
What is your favorite Pakistani destination? A city or a place that you've traveled to which remains to be a core memory to this day? Something very memorable.
Northern areas of Pakistan are very beautiful. Like they're beautiful hilly areas. So I love Bouainan. Bouainan is a place which I would love to go anytime. I get the opportunity to.
So what is the weather like?
It is going to be very cold. Yeah, from August the winter season starts there and it snows. The people are very nice over there. They're very, as I said, very hospitable. So I would love going there.
But is there skiing? Is skiing a part?
Yeah,
there is.
There is
definitely
in the areas
skiing.
like Gilgit and
sledding. I'm asking these questions because I was born and raised in a tropical country, so sledding, skiing would definitely be something I haven't tried. An
Pakistan,
activity.
we are very fortunate to have 4 seasons in Pakistan, and when it's winter in a lot of areas, in northern areas, the weather even goes below 0 degrees centigrade. It's like -3, -4, sometimes -8 as well.
So you have to be ready for the changes in weather.
Yes.
And as a traveler, you must know what the weather is like before you get on that plane. So I have one last. What is your favorite Pakistani song?
I have a very diverse taste of music, but nowadays on my playlist, I'm listening to Coke Studio, that is made in Pakistan.
Oh.
Music, yeah. The singers are Pakistanis, the musicians are Pakistanis.
Is this where the artists
cover
each other's songs?
Yes,
that
they
one.
do. They do.
I'm familiar.
That's the thing in Pakistan, and it's wonderful. So nowadays I'm listening to all the songs of Coke Studio.
That's wonderful. And finally, if there is just one thing that you would share to anyone about your hometown and about your country, what would it be?
Pakistan is a very welcoming country. I mean, people from around the world are now traveling Pakistan and they are very hospitable. They want to buy something, people won't even, charge them a single penny. It's like for free for them.
Like a gift.
They're surprised. They're saying, oh my God, you're not taking any money from me. They actually mind if you're going to pay them something. So I've seen a lot of Qataris here. They're going there for hunting. They're always talking about beautiful places which we even haven't seen and they have seen here. And you should definitely go and visit.
It's a welcoming country of great people and great landscape. Thank you so much for joining us today, Ms. Sobia Sarmad.
Thank you. Thank you so much. It was lovely.
We now listen to Ho Jamalo. This classic Sindhi folk anthem celebrates bravery and victory. Its famous legend, dating back around 1889, tells of the folk hero Jamalo Koso Balak.
Jeko khatti aayo khair sa Ho Jamalo janji sindh samuri suha Ho Jamalo o janjo rozo lal latif jo Ho Jamalo o hiya sindhdi sune lal ji Ho Jamalo jani Jamalo,
who won a pardon from his death sentence by bravely driving an untested train across the dangerous Sukkur Bridge. It remains a staple of Pakistani culture. We heard Pakistani music with lyrics in the Pashto, Punjabi, and Sindhi language. This is a song in the Balochi language. Pakistan is full of all sorts of music. We must mention the traditional qawwali. And ghazal.
आपको भूल जाएं हम आपको भूल जाएं हम इतने तो बेवफा नहीं आपको भूल जाएं.
In this beautiful nation of Pakistan, the instruments vary. We start with the rhythms that are provided by the small yet complex tabla, the dol, which is a large barrel drum, and the dolak. which is a small double drum. The melody and drone are covered by the stringed instruments, which feature the plucked rubab, the baud sarangi, and the simple ektara, which is a single string drone. Finally, the sound is colored by the wind-blown instruments, which consist of the algoza, which is a double folk flute, and the harmonium, a hand-pumped keyboard. We tried to find a song that has the most of them, and here it is. From its ancient origins and pioneering women to its global manufacturing role and stunning geography, Pakistan truly offers a fascinating study of history, culture, music, and achievement. Thank you for tuning in to Nations Amongst Us. See you next week with another nation.
Nations Amongst Us.